Killer confesses. Maybe it's an okay report card for a person, but I don't know any persons. For a guy, it's not good. A woman would go down the list and say, what does it matter if a guy can handle a boat, throw a curveball, bag a deer, throw a left hook? This is 1993. But that's a womanly view of manhood. Craig and I were joking about this as we hacked our way through grizzly-infested woods in Alaska. The only other guys we met all day were a group of locals on their way out. They looked like something out of Soldier of Fortune magazine. Sawed-off shotguns, pistols, bandoliers of ammo slung across their chests, huge knives. They were ready. They had what it takes. And we had a whistle. I'm serious. That's what we brought for a dangerous trek through the wild. A whistle. Talk about a couple of pansies. Craig confessed. Me? What can I really do? I mean, really. I know how to operate a fax machine. That's how most men feel about their readiness to fight, to live with risk, to capture the beauty. We have a whistle. You see, even though the desires are there for a battle to fight, an adventure to live, and a beauty to rescue, even though our boyhood dreams once were filled with those things, we don't think we're up to it. Why don't men play the man? Why don't they offer their strength to a world desperately in need of it? For two simple reasons. We doubt very much that we have any real strength to offer, and we're pretty certain that if we did offer what we have, it wouldn't be enough. Something has gone wrong, and we know it. What's happened to us? The answer is partly back in the story of mankind, and partly in the details of each man's story. What is a man for? Why does God create Adam? What is a man for? If you know what something is designed to do, then you know its purpose in life. A retriever loves the water. A lion loves the hunt. A hawk loves to soar. It's what they're made for. Desire reveals design, and design reveals destiny. In the case of human beings, our design is also revealed by our desires. Let's take adventure. Adam and all his sons after him are given an incredible mission. Rule and subdue, be fruitful and multiply. Here is the entire earth, Adam. Explore it, cultivate it, care for it. It is your kingdom. Whoa, talk about an invitation. This is permission to do a heck a lot more than cross the street. It's a charter to find the equator. It's a commission to build Camelot. Only Eden is a garden at that point. Everything else is wild, so far as we know. No river has been charted, no ocean crossed, no mountain climbed. No one's discovered a molecule, or fuel injection, or Beethoven's Fifth. It's a blank page waiting to be written, a clean canvas waiting to be painted. Most men think they are simply here on earth to kill time, and it's killing them. But the truth is precisely the opposite. The secret longing of your heart, whether it's to build a boat and sail it, to write a symphony and play it, to plant a field and care for it, those are the things you are made to do. That's what you're here for. Explore, build, conquer. You don't have to tell a boy to do those things for the simple reason that it is his purpose. But it's going to take risk and danger, and there's the catch. Are we willing to live with the level of risk God invites us to? Something inside us hesitates. Let's take another desire. Why does a man long for a battle to fight? Because when we enter the story in Genesis, we step into a world at war. The lines have already been drawn. Evil is waiting to make its next move. Somewhere back before Eden, in the mystery of eternity past, there was a coup, a rebellion, an assassination attempt. Lucifer, the prince of angels, the captain of the guard, rebelled against the Trinity. He tried to take the throne of heaven by force, assisted by a third of the angelic army, in whom he instilled his own malice. They failed and were hurled from the presence of the Trinity. But they were not destroyed, and the battle is not over. God now has an enemy, and so do we. Man is not born into a sitcom or a soap opera. He is born into a world at war. This is not Home Improvement. It's Saving Private Ryan. There will be many, many battles to fight on many different battlefields. And finally, why does Adam long for a beauty to rescue? Because there's Eve. He is going to need her, and she is going to need him. In fact, Adam's first and greatest battle is just about to break out as a battle for Eve. But let me set the stage a bit more. Before Eve is drawn from Adam's side and leaves that ache that never goes away until he is with her, God gives Adam some instructions on the care of creation and his role in the unfolding story. It's pretty basic and very generous. You may freely eat any fruit in the garden except fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Genesis 2:16-17. Okay, most of us have heard about that, but notice what God doesn't tell Adam. There is no warning or instruction over what is about to occur, the temptation of Eve. This is just staggering. Notably missing from the dialogue between Adam and God is something like this. Adam, one more thing. A week from Tuesday, about 4 in the afternoon, you and Eve are going to be down in the orchard, and something dangerous is going to happen. Adam, are you listening? The eternal destiny of the human race hangs on this moment. Now, here's what I want you to do. He doesn't tell him. He doesn't even mention it, so far as we know. Good grief, why not? Because God believes in Adam. This is what he's designed to do, to come through in a pinch. Adam doesn't need play-by-play instructions because this is what Adam is for. It's already there, everything he needs, in his design, in his heart. Needless to say, the story doesn't go well. Adam fails. He fails Eve and the rest of humanity. Let me ask you a question. Where is Adam while the serpent is tempting Eve? He's standing right there. She also gave some to her husband who was with her. Then he ate it too. Genesis 3:6. The Hebrew for with her means right there, elbow to elbow. Adam isn't away in another part of the forest. He has no alibi. He is standing right there, watching the whole thing unravel. What does he do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He says not a word, doesn't lift a finger. He won't risk, he won't fight, and he won't rescue Eve. Our first father, the first real man, gave in to paralysis. He denied his very nature and went passive. And every man after him, every son of Adam, carries in his heart now the same failure. Every man repeats the sin of Adam every day. We won't risk, we won't fight, and we won't rescue Eve. We truly are a chip off the old block.